Episode 242. These players are all from major guilds, which is obvious just from their levels. But with so many characters, there's no way a single guild could field them all right now. How many guilds are making a move here? 1, 2, 3, or more? Or even all of them?
No matter the number, Yeshio wouldn't be too surprised.
He understood perfectly well the predicament the major guilds were in. His aggressive domination of the dungeon records severely hampered their development in the 10th server. Unable to recruit him, these powerful guilds were undoubtedly fuming. Accustomed to arrogance, why would they ever bow down so easily? Whether it's a matter of pride or pure self-interest, when the dungeon fight looks hopeless, the obvious choice is to just wipe out the guy who's messing up the whole operation. It's the most natural decision in the world.
Don't leave the main city yet. We've got eyes on us.
Yeshio first sent a message to Tang Ru. She was the only true newbie among them, likely unfamiliar with the game's cutthroat PvP. Then he checked in with So Mucheng and Qiao Yifan.
Where are you guys? Still in the Glazed Lands?
They might not be the only ones. There could be reinforcements on the way. Even if low-level players show up and don't join the fight, they'll act as scouts. Head for an area with no players. Then we'll find a chance to regroup.
Got it. Keep me posted on your location.
Baozi, where are you?
In Skystrike City, out by the village of Heart, Steamed Bun Invasion replied, Not bad at all. You've made it all the way over there. Yeshu gave a nod of approval to Steamed Bun Invasion.
Though a total newbie to glory.
But he was a seasoned gamer, and he'd already made a beeline for this low-traffic area. Harder Village was just one of the small hamlets outside Kongji City. Players only ever came here to run errands for quests. Besides, there are no monsters to grind here, and the scenery's nothing special. No one comes here for fun. If you need to slip away, this is the perfect spot. Otherwise, whether it's a leveling zone like Glazed Lands or a safe zone like Skystrike City, players from the major guilds are everywhere. As long as the guild gives the order, they can at least pass along messages without joining the fight. So they couldn't hide their tracks at all. It's closer here, Steamed Bun Invasion's reply. It made Yeshua realize he'd still been overthinking Steamed Bun Invasion.
Did we use them? Observe it. Be careful.
As he spoke, Yeshu swung Lord Grimm's perspective around to check behind him. That pack of level 33 players hadn't given up. They were still hot on his heels. The terrain was flat and open, offering no cover to hide his tracks. Yeshu needed to find a place like the Hard Village where Steamed Bun Invasion was. And that was exactly the direction he was now running toward.
What's going on?
Yeshu heard a voice speaking, but it wasn't coming from the game. He turned his head to see Tang Ru leaning over the front desk, looking at him. Yeshu gave a concise explanation.
It's probably people from the major guilds. They're really bothered by the fact we've taken so many dungeon records.
Can't snatch the record, so they resort to this kind of trick.
Who can blame them? We're just too good.
So what do we do now?
Check the official website. Any of the top 20 guilds in the Heavenly Domain could be our opponents right now. Memorize their names. Keep an eye out for them in-game. Wander around Empty City for a while. Stick to areas without other players. Keep an eye out for anyone tailing you. Once your weakness debuff wears off, find a chance to slip out of the city. I'll come back for you.
The Glazed Lands is a leveling zone. Once Windward Mist and Inch of Ash were spotted, many nearby players joined the chase. Some were level 30, 3 elites, ready to run the Glazed Lands dungeon. Others were just ordinary first or second string characters. Though not ordered by their guilds, they'd learned of the hunt and eagerly joined in on their own initiative. Darting into a dilapidated, empty house, Windward Mist and 1 Inch, Ash slipped inside. The horde of players chasing them showed no sign of thinning. It seemed their numbers were still growing, just as Yeshio had said. Given their surroundings, making a clean getaway wouldn't be easy. The two characters who entered the room split up windward. Mist darted to the left window to peer outside, while one Inchash rushed toward the rear window.
No one over here!
Tiao Yifan called out. So Mu Cheng maneuvered her character over. Both avatars leaped and crouched, slipping out through the broken rear window. Don't underestimate a move like that. If an average player tried it, they probably wouldn't nail it on the first attempt. They'd probably bang their heads or get stuck on the window frame. The area behind the house was indeed clear of other players. Taking advantage of the ruined hut blocking the line of sight, the two of them sprinted forward at full speed. They leaped lightly over a low earthen wall, landing in a crouch. Hugging the base of the wall, they continued forward in a low, swift crouch. Qiao Yifan, keeping a careful watch on their surroundings, led the way ahead by relying on his excellent strategic awareness. Still lacking in confidence, however, he explained his reasoning to So Mu Cheng.
Fewer monsters means fewer people.
Let's hurry.
So Mu Cheng said, as she too could only use this method. The earthen wall wasn't very long. This brief moment of stealth, while it would temporarily disorient the opponent, was bound to be exposed soon after. All he could hope for was to use this time to put more distance between them. As the earthen wall vanished, two characters burst out, one after the other, and immediately swiveled their perspectives. Looking back at their pursuers, they were now scattered around the empty house, clearly having found no trace of the two inside, and subsequently lost their direction, searching all around. A small group was already heading toward the earthen wall from which the pair had emerged. The moment they were exposed, the pursuers immediately changed course and gave chase in unison. Windward, Rain raised her hand and fired an anti-tank missile. She fired a shot at the closest pursuers, but the distance was considerable. The characters scattered casually, easily dodging the attack, which proved largely ineffective. So Mu Cheng, of course, didn't stop. She wasn't about to get bogged down with them. She continued to control Windward Mist and sprinted onward.
Sister Mu,
Xied, there are 4 rooms ahead. How about we split up and check them? He was fairly certain that Wind Calming Mist and Rain was Su Mu Cheng, but he didn't dare confirm it or ask too many questions. He figured he was probably the youngest one there. Listening to how they addressed each other with titles like Brother Bao, Sister Mu, Sister Ru, and the senior he respected most, the one on my right. With that, Windward smoke vanished into the dilapidated hut on the right. Back in the house again. The pursuing players behind him shouted in furious frustration. These shacks in the glazed lands all look pretty much the same. Broken down and dilapidated. Some have windows, others just have gaping holes torn right through the walls. In short, the door wasn't the only way in or out. During the time it took to enter through a door or leap through a window, their line of sight was blocked by the houses. This method had already thrown off their pursuit several times.
Seeing the two duck into the house now, they were utterly exasperated. Yet the pair just kept at it, diving deeper and deeper with growing fervor. Sperda!
Expand your field of view, one of them shouted. But the results were underwhelming. Only a handful of players heeded the call and scattered. Seeing this, the man roared again. A few more players shuffled away, but the vast majority remained unmoved.
Avoid some in the crowd laughed. Do we really need to clear everyone out?
just have a few people spread out and keep an eye out.
Waiting to see them before calling out is too slow.
If you spot them, you give chase right away. Isn't that faster? Shouted the player who had called for everyone to scatter.